In an unexpected twist on the Graham Norton Show, the legendary Dame Helen Mirren shocked the audience with her blunt and unfiltered take on Meghan Markle's newly launched Ever brand. Known for her poised elegance and sharp wit, Mirren did not hold back, calling the brand yet another flop, a sentiment that seemed to resonate with the crowd. The moment was so unexpected that even host Graham Norton couldn't contain his laughter, momentarily losing his composure in the face of Mirren's cutting remarks. The exchange began innocuously enough, with Norton asking Mirren about her thoughts on current trends and celebrity ventures. However, when the topic of Meghan Markle's Ever brand came up, Mirren's demeanor shifted from casual banter to an unmistakable look of disdain. Without mincing words, she referred to the brand as yet another failed attempt from the Duchess of Sussex, questioning why Markle continues to push ventures that lack authenticity and substance. The reaction from the audience was instantaneous, gasps followed by applause, clearly agreeing with the iconic actress's take. The timing of Mirren's critique could not be more significant. Markle's brand, which recently launched amid much fanfare, has already been met with skepticism, with critics highlighting its overpriced and seemingly superficial products. Social media reactions have been mixed, with some fans defending the brand as an expression of Markle's creative vision, while others have labeled it a blatant cash grab. Mirren's comments, however, seem to encapsulate a growing sentiment of disillusionment with the Duchess's relentless attempts to maintain relevance through commercial ventures. Mirren's comments on the Graham Norton Show did more than just entertain, they sparked a broader conversation about celebrity branding and the fine line between creative ambition and perceived opportunism. For many viewers, Mirren's willingness to voice her skepticism felt refreshing, especially in an era where public figures often shy away from controversy. By openly criticizing Markle's new brand, Mirren inadvertently gave voice to a growing contingent of critics who feel that Markle's ventures lack substance and are driven primarily by her desire to remain in the public eye. Critics argue that Markle's attempt to position herself as a lifestyle guru through the Ever brand is both misguided and inauthentic. Products like $9 jars of strawberry jam and $15 flour sprinkles have been ridiculed online, with many pointing out the absurdity of paying such prices for items that appear to be generic and mass-produced. In this context, Mirren's critique did not seem unwarranted, but rather a candid reflection of public frustration over yet another celebrity-driven product line that lacks genuine appeal or quality point. One of the most striking aspects of Mirren's remarks was the way she framed Markle's pursuit of branding as an identity crisis. In her view, Markle's insistence on launching yet another commercial venture reflects a deeper struggle to define herself outside of her former royal status. This perspective resonated with many who feel that Markle's attempts to distance herself from the monarchy have been contradicted by her continued reliance on the fame it provided. To some, Ever feels like just another iteration of Markle's quest to capitalize on her public persona without offering anything of real value. The backlash that followed Mirren's comments revealed a complex and often polarized view of Meghan Markle's brand ventures. Supporters of the Duchess rushed to her defense, labeling Mirren's critique as unnecessarily harsh and rooted in jealousy or elitism. They argued that Markle's entrepreneurial spirit should be celebrated rather than condemned, and that successful female entrepreneurs should uplift one another rather than tear each other down. However, detractors countered that such arguments miss the point entirely, as the criticism is not about Markle's gender or ambition but rather the lack of substance behind her products. Graham Norton, for his part, seemed caught off guard by the intensity of Mirren's critique. Though known for his quick wit and ability to diffuse tense situations, Norton appeared momentarily at a loss as Mirren doubled down on her remarks, unapologetically stating that she found the entire concept of Ever to be more of a branding exercise than a meaningful project. Her candidness struck a chord, not only with the live audience but also with those watching at home, who took to social media to debate whether Mirren had gone too far or simply spoken the truth. As the dust settles from Mirren's fiery critique, the conversation around Ever has shifted from mere product analysis to a broader critique of celebrity branding itself. Many are questioning whether Markle's efforts to position herself as a lifestyle authority are inherently flawed due to her perceived disconnect from the everyday lives of her target audience. With luxury-priced items that seemingly offer little innovation, Ever risks being seen as another tone-deaf attempt to monetize Markle's fame rather than a genuine lifestyle brand. The irony in this situation is that Markle's intention to reinvent herself through Ever has been overshadowed by the controversy surrounding the brand's lack of authenticity. Instead of being celebrated as a creative endeavor, it has become a symbol of how out-of-touch celebrities can appear when they attempt to capitalize on their image without grounding their projects in real-world relevance. Helen Mirren's critique has, perhaps unintentionally, forced a re-evaluation of how the public perceives not just the brand but Markle's ongoing quest for a post-royal identity. Ultimately, the impact of Mirren's critique lies not only in its sharp delivery but in the way it challenges Markle to reassess how she approaches public ventures. While Mirren's words may seem harsh to some, they reflect a growing sentiment that celebrities cannot simply market their personal stories without offering tangible value to their audience. Whether Markle will take this critique to heart and adapt her strategy remains to be seen, but one thing is certain: Mirren's brutal honesty has left an indelible mark on the conversation surrounding as ever.